Hey guys, it's here. Welcome to this Hall of Fame interview. And I'm here with Milind Joshi from Pune. And he is somebody that I've known for a very long time, even before I launched my freedom business model. He joined the community when I launched my course for the first time, probably in the first month that I launched itself. He got in. This was in the month of August 2018. He's been through a phenomenal evolution personally, and like from working in the corporate world to setting up his own agency. And in the last 6 months, he's been able to perfect the consultation funnel model. He's been able to achieve over 5.8 lakhs in the consultation approach, which is what we're going to be getting to in this interview. So he is a digital growth hacker. And the specialty about Milind is his niche is Facebook ads for Marathi entrepreneurs. So he's been running ad campaigns and ads very specific to the Marathi language and for the Marathi entrepreneurs. He's got under 10 clients who's on retainer right now in his consultation model, and he's helped over 25 plus students in the training side of the game. So Milind, first of all, congratulations. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. And it's taken a long time, but I think now you've hit the sweet spot. So great to have you here. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for everything on the journey.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my first question to you here is, in a nutshell, let's go through the phases that you went through. We'll go into the details of the phases later, but tell me, what is the first phase, and then the next phase, and the next phase, and the next phase, and the next phase, and now you've done 5.8 lakhs in 6 months. Like, what really brought you here from the point when you bought my course in 2018 till now? Explain just the phases.
Yeah, it's actually when I got into learning from you is purely to enhance my agency services.
Okay.
When I decided to launch my freelancing business while I was still preparing to get out of job and do the freelancing, at that time I got into your launchpad
Takeoff. Yeah, I
program,
remember. Yes.
takeoff program, and then you launched a freedom business model. And I knew that this is the thing that I need to stick to it.
Yes.
And then eventually, in during the process, all of your programs has helped me to grow my agency business. But again, it was the same thing, like that income versus time was not matching. Efforts versus income was not matching in agency zone. And then I thought that I should really get into make this into a freedom business model. And that's how I was continuously improvising myself, my business strategies, and eventually came to a consulting model.
Consulting model. How long did you run your agency model? Like, how many years was that going?
Yeah, it's more than 4 years now that
Okay.
I launched in 2017, and it's 2021 now.
Okay.
I'm still running my agency, but that's
Okay.
purely on virtual mode.
Purely on virtual mode. Got it. Got it. So what changed in from the typical agency to now consulting? Like, what do you think is the difference in the way that you operate?
Yeah, the way of operation is total freedom, I would say, right? I mean, all of my team members are uh, formerly kind of a full-time employees. They used to be dependent on my I'm providing them salary and all those things.
Yes.
And then they used to be stick to the projects which I get from my clients. But now they have a freedom that they get paid based on the projects. They can finish the project fast and they get paid fast, and they can also offer their freelancing to other agencies and their own clients. So it's a kind of win-win situation for me in this new format of agency.
So if I have to just in a nutshell, previously you used to pay salaries and they were in a location. Did they come to an office? You had an office?
Yes, I had
Okay, they would come there.
flashy office.
Typical, cubicle, sitting, working. But now you have made that into from a salary mode to a pay per project mode, right?
Yes, exactly.
And that way, so how has that impacted your profitability and stuff?
A huge impact, actually, huge impact. I mean, I can keep whatever I want to, and I can honor the timelines to the people from whom I'm taking my the services. So that's a huge impact, because earlier it used to be like I used to promise that on the 5th of the month you will get salary, but payment not used to come on time, and then I used to keep on, yes, 10th we will do, then 15th we will do, and that used to go on like like crazy actually.
Tell me about it. I've been through that grind for many years, and yeah, see, infrastructure has to be paid, real estate has to be
Yeah.
paid, the people have to be paid, the taxes have to be paid,
Yes.
and then you send the invoice and all of the stuff, and the client is not paying, and then there's so
Yes.
many. Then you got to chase them, and then you lose your composure, and then and it comes on your team. There's so many things, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's a
yeah,
very
yeah.
pressurized situation, agency
I will
model,
not take a name over here, but it's one of the biggest brand I have worked in FMCG sector in Maharashtra. And then
right?
I did a project, and eventually I was so excited to work with them. But when I completed 3 months or so, I have to tell them, sorry, sir, I cannot provide services. But
Mm.
still, I have to chase them for almost a year to get my due payments. So
Wow, wow.
that's a total different game altogether.
Totally different game, yeah. And I'm so glad that now you've moved from that model to the freedom business model. It's again same thing, but you've removed all the strings, all the fluff that's, and which is really pulling the entrepreneur down. Okay, awesome. So tell me, how did you decide to choose Facebook ads for Marathi entrepreneurs? When did you get more focused on this? At which stage in your business?
Yeah, Facebook. Yes, whenever we go on to Google or even on Facebook, we see lots of expert ads. Like
Mm.
you will get expertise in just few hours on Facebook ads, right? But eventually, what I found is that the people who are in working in vernacular language,
Mm.
uh, they either lacking to get on the expertise from this international speakers from or English speaking community and then implement in their own business. I
Mm.
know the local language, so my first task was to give them in the language what they understand, right?
Yes. Mm.
And that is the another angle to it is like I was able to help them do hand holding on implementing Facebook ads. Like when I
Mm.
launched it for the first time, I did not do a recorded session, so it was like as a workshop type dojo
Yes.
workshop wherein I
Okay.
used to do this, get this image prepared, go to Canva, get that done,
Mm.
write the script like this. And
Mm.
it was like I was not doing anything on the screen, but I used to
Make them do
do
it.
the hand
Mm.
holding.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nice,
So,
nice.
so that was a dojo workshop type model, and
Yes.
that has
When did you
been
start
going
this?
on.
Like, let's say you bought my course in 2018, August.
Yeah.
So now it's good. It's going to be 3 years. So at which point did you narrow it down to Marathi entrepreneurs? Was it last year or this year?
Yeah, it was beginning of last year,
Last year.
January
Okay.
2020. Okay,
2020. Okay.
yeah, I was
Hmm.
thought of thinking of to do this in Marathi and all, but
Hmm.
actual launch was in April 2021. Sorry,
Okay.
2020.
2020,
Yeah,
April
it's
2020.
exactly
Good.
a year
So
ago.
around 4 to 5 months of testing, and then you went. Okay, perfect,
Yeah,
perfect. So tell us about. So yours is a consultation model. So the goal is not to just give knowledge, but it's to also get clients, and you handhold a few clients, and also you have the knowledge part, like your dojo concepts. You're
yeah.
combining knowledge with either making them do it, or you may also handhold them to do it. So what is your sales process? How do you get more
Mm,
clients?
yeah, the my sales process is first of all this first Facebook ads. We can call it ads mastery, but my name is Facebook ads pyramid formula.
Okay.
Okay, so that is the hook that I give,
Hmm.
and I enroll people, prospective clients into this program. They
Okay.
know me, how I deliver, they know my support, and
Hmm.
then generating leads is not the only thing to grow through digital marketing. We all know that,
Yes.
and there is a lot beyond that. So I
Hmm.
take them to the next level, which is a consulting model.
Hmm.
Okay, wherein I do take weekly calls with them and chap down everything, kind of a monthly plan that what they need to achieve in this month, how to nurture their
Okay.
leads, and how to convert them.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
that plan is there, and then I make them and as an I become their accountability partner right now,
Hmm.
and then ask them whether they have done it or not, and follow
Hmm.
through it.
Fantastic. So from what I can understand, you've been getting clients more, and you would close them on a one-to-one basis. So it's more like a
Yes,
one-to-one, right?
yes,
So you
that's
you
right.
run your ads, they come in, and then you explain what you can do for them. Then they become your client. It's your consultation model, and based on who you bring on your board and what the deliverables are, you have a virtual team which gets paid based on the project, right?
Exactly. Yes,
Awesome,
yes.
awesome. So
And that's
perfect. This.
completely optional. I mean, I
Mm,
give them all the things that what they need to do,
mm,
and it's completely optional whether they want to do it by their own, or they want to hire some other freelancer, or they want to get services
mm.
from my agency.
Super. How many freelancers do you have working with you right now?
Right now we have 10. I have 10
Okay.
freelancer working with me,
And what is the structure of this 10
including
member
me.
team, including you? Okay.
Yeah,
So,
including me.
okay. What is the structure of the team? Like how many designers, how many ad experts, how many copywriters? Like, do you have any structure there?
Yeah, I have two graphic designers. I
Mm.
have two Facebook advertising expert who do the copywriting and
Mm.
image designing,
Yeah.
and then monitor the campaigns.
Mm.
And I have three SEO guys who
Okay.
worked very closely
Nice.
on SEO area. And yeah, one is generalist, and I'm there to chuck down the strategy now.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So all the strategy building, you put your head into that mostly, and
Yes,
then
yes,
they
yes.
do the execution part. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. So now you've been able to, yeah, you've been able to achieve 5.8 lakhs in 6 months. Tell us about, yeah, with this kind of a team, structure without any office, you're working from home, and tell us about how has your life changed personally on a personal side. Yes, business is one side, your revenues are growing, profitability is growing, but tell us how your personal life has changed because of adapting to this new model.
Yeah, it has changed a lot. And I decided to do this before this pandemic has happened. I closed down my agency office in November 2019.
Okay.
And since then, we are working in this fashion. So it's very comfortable. On my personal level, it's a lot comfortable. I mean, I can spend my time with my daughters. I can talk to them very frequently. I'm there to support them. I mean, not in this year, there was no school, but I was able to drop them to the school before pandemic. And that's very, I mean, that makes a lot difference at
How
fulfillment
old
level.
are your daughters now?
My elder one is in 10th right now, and the younger one is in fourth.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great to know. Awesome. So, do they help you in your business? Are they one of your freelancers?
Yes, actually, my daughters are a kind of whenever I make any design or something like that, those are the girls who do the QC check, I would say.
QC. Okay, good, good. You have an internal family QC team. Nice.
Yeah.
Amazing,
Does
amazing,
this color is looking good or not? I get feedback from them, and
amazing, amazing. Great.
my
So, yeah,
elder daughter is she's good in English, so she also does a kind of
proofreading.
if there is
Hmm.
anything I write in English, she does proofreading.
Okay, okay. Fantastic, Milind. Great to know. So, all of you here watching, I think this is an interesting case study of moving from a typical agency model to a more flexible consulting based model where it's not exactly an agency, but it's more like building teams and doing it at your own pace. Like, you don't have to really stress out to do it. And then, what I like about Milind's approach is it's very, very narrow focus. Like, it's advertising for Marathi entrepreneurs, so it's not going to be chasing after the world, but there is a big world there also. Yeah. So from when you did your research, Milind, like, is there a big market for this?
There is a huge market in this
Mm.
actually. Yeah. And when I did my research, there was nobody who used to do teach advertising, Facebook advertising in Marathi. Now there are more than 5 or 7 people who are doing this. But when I started, it was kind of a first type. So a huge
Okay.
market is there because every now after pandemic, the thought process has changed. Every person in the family, they also would like to have some kind of a business along with their jobs. Okay, so backup they need, and for backup, any business it needs a kind of a branding and lead generation process. So I would not say that it's only in Marathi, but any vernacular language. This is the time that they other freelancers or other Facebook ads experts can go and find out that whether they can they have a potential and serve their own community in their
Awesome,
vernacular
awesome.
language area.
Great, great, Milind. So all of you here watching, in case you are a Marathi entrepreneur and you want to get connected, then in my YouTube description is a link to Milind's website. Go check out what he does. And if you'd like to really get on this journey, this community, Internet Lifestyle Hub community, we have over 10,000, 11,000 plus members all over the world who are actually now going into specific niches and building something for themselves. Like it could either be course models, or it could be a program based models. It could be like consulting based models like what he's doing, or a combination of all of these. Ultimately, it's to have your own platform and build your own ecosystem. So with that with that in mind, if you're really interested, if you're still not a part of the community, in the description there's a link. Just jump in, join in on board. Milind, one question I have for you here is, you've been a diamond member since the time I launched it. How has that impacted you, specifically the diamond membership? What kind of takeaways have you got there?
Yeah, it's very valuable diamond membership because it's a premium thing, and it's not just another membership. I would say it's an another university in itself, because all the members come over there. They feel safe over there to share their problems, to share their wins, and how they have achieved wins. I mean, what was the roadblock that they have overcome, and then they achieved that win. So it's an open platform where everyone feels comfortable to share their roadblocks and wins as well. And people like me, other participants, can learn a lot from that. I mean, anything can hook, anything can click for your business, which has worked for somebody else. And that's the power of diamond membership, I would say.
Yep.
I mean,
Yes.
it's like as I earlier said, it's a university level.
No, definitely. Because even for me, when I look at the success stories that are coming at the down membership level, and like somebody is sharing some success, and I, even from me, from a perspective of me creating courses here, I'm able to see there are so many different ways to achieve the goal, and that one idea that somebody would have shared is helping so many others over there in that group. And so it becomes truly like a mastermind. Everyone is
Yeah.
learning from each other and stuff. So even for me, it really inspires me to see the kind of results people are getting there. Awesome. So Milind, this question I like to ask at the end of every interview. The question is this: if you have to break it down to one success principle that you live by, and you'll continue to live by for the rest of your life, what is that success principle that you want to share with the group here?
Persistency. Persistence is the key in this, in getting into freedom. Actually, I have myself lived that till now and will be living that, because
Yes.
uh, since when I started, I was kind of one of the first 100 people to start learning with you from you,
Yes.
and now there are 10,000, more than 10,000 people. I myself have seen a lot of Hall of Fames and Crore Club members, and thousands of diamond members coming into, and they are achieving extraordinary results by implementing this freedom model. And but I was running my own track, and I'm still moving. I would not say it's a huge success or something like that, but I know where I want to go, and I'm running
Yes.
my own pace. I'm running my own marathon. Okay, so that persistence is important, and don't. I would not say that. I would say that I should not get over that somebody else is achieving something and I'm not
True.
there. Okay, don't
Yes.
leave it just because somebody else is winning and you're not, right? So
Very
I
good,
think
Milind. Yeah.
my takeaway or my principle is to keep going on every day.
Absolutely, Milind. And like you rightly mentioned, persistence is what is the key, and you cannot compare your journey with anyone else's journey. Like you
Yes,
cannot compare. Everyone plays. I mean, the race here is only with yourself. Like if you can be a
exactly.
better version tomorrow as compared to today, that's the best, because everyone is starting at a different part of the journey, and there are different dynamics that are there. So, yes, thank you for bringing that up, Milind. I think it's a very important
Thanks.
point for them to know. Thank you, Milind. Wish you all
Thank
the
you.
best, and may you scale this up really fast. Next interview in the Crore Club, we're waiting to have you over there, and you're going to do it much faster than this. And
Yes.
yeah, I'm always there to serve you, support you, and help you grow on this journey. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Yes.
Excited to be there. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Milind. All of you here watching, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not done so. Share your comments below using the hashtag ILH family if you are not If you're already a part of the family, or use iLet's Deep Learner so that we can track all your all your comments, and you could win some gifts and goodies in our weekly Thursday calls. And if you're watching this on Facebook, please tag a friend, or maybe tag somebody who's an agency owner, and who's really burnt out and struggling. You'll never know. Maybe this one video interview could change their life and help them move forward. So thank you once again, Milind. Wish you all the
Thank you.
best. All of you here
Thanks.
watching, thank you. Yeah.